Yeah! It's your man, the Marcus Harvey, the barber star. And you know what this is? It's Deep Fade. Oh yeah, go deep. Look at that. Get your hands off me. Oh, I'm telling you, this is the dopest show on FCF where we go inside the bubble in the barbershop and figure out what's happening at FCF. I mean, we had an amazing week. This was our first week. I mean, we blew up. You saw what happened. They weren't even talking about us before. They weren't talking about us before. Now look at the FCF. We lit, boy. We lit. We out here. You following us? Everybody following us now. FCF, best league out there, interactive football. I mean, fans control this whole thing from the draft to the players. I mean, to the plays, to all this stuff. Y'all have way too much control because I saw some little plays y'all was calling on Saturday. I was like, fans are tripping. Y'all tripping. But, I mean, you guys know who I am. I'm the Marcus Harvey, celebrity barber, barber connoisseur. You know, they know me all over the world. I mean, I've cut everybody from Nas, Grant Hill, your sideline report. I do big things now. We're doing big things. And today we have an amazing guest. This gentleman played for the Jaguars. He got hands. You already know he got skills because he balled out this past weekend. Man, when I tell you guys, put your hands together. There's a couple of y'all out there right now watching on the Twitch. Put your hands together and comment for our first guest, Raphael Leonard. What's up, bro? What's up, boy?
What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good? Come on up. You up, bro? Yes. What's happening? Hey, guys. Welcome to our guy right here, wide receiver for the Zappers. Killed it this weekend. But before I do that, I got to introduce my co-host, Silent Barber got an attitude problem. That's why he ain't talking. That's why Silent Barber don't get no talking points, because he got a badass attitude. Get your attitude together, maybe you can get some lines. Maybe we'll give you a mic. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe we'll give you a mic next time. Get your attitude together, God dog it. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. That's my guy, but sometimes he get a little out of line, out of pocket. But he's killing it today. He got the bevels rocking. Shouts out to the team. Hey, man, guys, you are here at Deep Fade. I am your host, the Marcus Harvey. We got our good friend right now, wide receiver for the Zappers. About to get fresh like baby wipes. Hey, bro, before we get into it, I heard earlier today there was like a Madden tournament, right? And I heard my guy, Silent Barber, actually made it to the finals. Okay. You know, they got film. Let's go to the film real quick. Let's see what you did. Silent Barber, let's see what you did today.
Get it going, guys. Thanks for being here.
What's up? Glad to be here.
Hey, it's the Silent Barber from Deep Fade, and we're going to actually hear from you today, Caleb. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, no, it's a joy to be able to speak. I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
How's that working out?
You see why we don't give him no mic? The first chance you get, you out here talking ish. Ladies and gentlemen, how'd you do in the game? Did you win? Another reason why we don't let him talk. Because we don't let losers talk. I'm just saying, you got to get you some wins. You a good dude. That's my guy. Because he's been holding it down on the cuts. I can't cut everybody. You know, you got to slide him over to the other chair. He been holding it down. He coming to the cookout now. He ain't talking. We're not letting him talk at the cookout. But he is coming to the cookout. He going to keep it lit. Raphael, man. Hey, bro.
Good.
Hey, what's good, homie? What's good, man? Tell us about this gentleman, Mr. Leonard. Hey, bro. I've heard you've been on Last Chance U.
Yeah, I was on the second season.
Word? Tell me about that experience, man.
Man, it was cool. Just, I eventually got used to being around all the cameras every day, all day, from breakfast up until the end of practice, so eventually get used to it. But it was a cool experience, being on Netflix and everything.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your football experience, like how long you been playing. Like, where you from?
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh, the Silk?
Yeah.
The Silk, okay.
Yes,
What part?
Starkville.
Starkville, okay.
Yeah. I've been playing football since I can remember, But basketball was my first love, but I was better at football, so I stuck with that. And like my senior year of high school, the summer going to my senior year, everything clicked for me as far as my athletic ability and everything. And the rest is everything,
Word. So, like, getting with hooping being your first love, like, how did you bring those aspects of hooping into football? Like, you were just like Moss and Cats pretty much dunking on them, like.
Yeah.
Because I see you a tall guy, brother.
Yeah, I look at it as like when the ball's in the air, I look at it as a rebound. And as for basketball terms, I just gotta go up and give them the balls in the air. It's mine or nobody else's. And I tell the quarterback that. I said, just give me a chance, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be the one coming down with the ball.
Oh, so you greedy with it?
Yeah.
You don't if the ball's in your vicinity, nobody else is entitled to it.
It's mine. If it's my hands, I'm catching it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, like, give me some of your highlights for football. Like, what are some of your dreams and, like, some of your, not only just your dreams, but some of the things that you've done on the field that's, like, been like, yo, I can't believe I did that.
I mean, I got to play with the Jaguars.
Okay.
I was signed as an undrafted free agent. And just being able, like, to put on an NFL uniform and play on the NFL field as part of an NFL organization, that was the dream come true. So I played 4 preseason games with them, and I just want to get back, have another opportunity to do that again, and actually make the team and get to the regular season.
What'd you learn in that experience?
Man, it's just everything, like, it's a business, and, like, you yourself, your own body, it's your business yourself. It's like learning, seeing how people take care of themselves differently. Yeah, and like, it's real strict, and there's no leeway, especially for me as an undrafted free agent. If I was just messed up on one small thing, I could have got cut. Like, I could have missed the first team meeting, and I wouldn't have got a second chance. I would have been gone that same day.
So you've always had to kind of stay on guard and stay on point.
Yeah, even like, you know, when there's nobody, like the best man on the team is no different than the worst man on the team there, you know, there's no leeway in anything. Like in college, you know what I'm saying, you can get away with it sometimes being late to a meeting, but if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late in the NFL.
Word. So what were some of the, so tell me about college for you, man. Like, how was your college career?
And it was a bumpy road. I was in 3 different schools in 4 years. My freshman year, I went to Florida Atlantic, and I transferred after the fall semester. I went to East Mississippi Community College, and that's where I was on Last Chance U. And so I was there for 1 semester, and then I went to Southern Illinois University. And so I was there for my junior and senior year. And just being in Florida and then getting to come back home to Mississippi and then going up to Illinois, it's just different cultures and everything, but it was a very cool experience.
Okay. Were you, like, with you having all that adversity, you know, going to 3 different schools, or 4, you said how many, 4?
4 years.
4 different schools, bro? Like, how did you stay on task as far as, like, just still believing in your dream? Because, you know, somebody would have just been like, hey, bro, I'm done with it. It's just not, you know, it's just not working. It's not for me. I'd much rather do something else. But, like, what made you, like, stay on it to even get into this point?
Just my love for the game and my passion. Just wanting to play football, and I'm one of the guys that if I do something, I'm not the person to quit doing it no matter what happens. I want to keep trying to do it. And just my family stays with me, and they're gonna ride with me in whatever I choose to do. And I wanted to play football. When I wanted to leave Florida Atlantic, they weren't questioning me or anything. They said if I wanted to do it, then they're gonna ride with me and trust in me. And just them knowing that they believe in me made my faith even stronger.
So who's in your chair? Is that Jordan in your chair, bro? Jordan, what's good, man?
What's good with you, brother?
I see you getting fresh over there.
Oh, yeah, you know
What's good with you, man?
Nothing much, man.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, bro.
Well, me, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Much like my dog here, I had a crazy road in college too, man. I think I went to the University of Missouri, but I transferred from a Division II college. I'm gonna play defensive end here for the FCF. Was a defensive end for the Mizzou Tigers and a captain. So, you know, I'm just happy to be here and continue this career.
Word.
Yeah.
So with y'all playing in Saturday's game, both of y'all, right? So you play for who?
I played for the Glacier Boys.
Play for the did y'all get a W?
Nah, man, we didn't get a W.
That little L.
Yeah, it's all right, though.
It's all right, though. It's all right. Now, what'd you do? Did you ball out?
Oh, yeah, I got a sack, made some plays, but you can always do more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mr. Leonard, I heard you was balling a little bit, man. I was watching y'all out there, so tell me about what you was doing out there on the field.
Yeah, you know, I did a little something. You know, I had one big catch, you know, a little deep pass. I only had one catch, but that was a very big catch, a great highlight. You know, I had a couple other chances, but you know, you can always do more out there, just like he said.
With this being the first week, right, Caleb? Same with you, Silent Barber. With this being the first week, like, what were some of the things that you found that was different versus like all the other football that you played in your life?
I mean, just obviously with the field being smaller, you know, and with less people out there on the field, there's a whole lot of open space out there. And we saw that with the quarterbacks running. You know, it's hard to make that one-on-one tackle on open field. And then,
Sure is.
and especially out there with receiver, it's not that much room on the field to run your routes. And so it's very difficult for different people out there, for a defense with a linebacker trying to make a tackle on the quarterback, or just a receiver trying to get open on a smaller field. Like a regular football field, it's a whole lot of room out there, but on that field out there Saturday, it's real small.
Yeah, it's like you have a little bit more time to get into your routes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
How was that difference? Like, what were you kind of like going to take from that first game that you're going to add to the second game? Because you know, the fans, you guys do get to vote this year. You know, not this year, but shoot, every week. So you guys get to vote, draft your players. He said he only got one pass, but it was a big time catch. He wants more opportunities. So, was that the last play of the game, guys? Matter of fact, man, let me ask you this, bro. Like, you was on that field, man, for that last play of the game with the Zappers, bro. Like, y'all, at first it looked like y'all weren't going to even come back.
Yeah.
Like, what kept y'all in the game?
So our quarterback being able to extend plays and scrambling, and just that last play, that was real crazy. We kept getting chances to come out there and score, and just that last play, I was just back there trying to hopefully a quarterback be able to see me in the back of the end zone, because you know my mentality, he throws it to me, I'm going to catch it, especially if it's the last play of the game for a touchdown.
Because you clutch like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down with it.
Well, matter of fact, they got some tape on it. Let's go ahead and see this last play, and tell me what you guys see.
Chance for some heroics here from Marchie and the Zappers. Time winding down. Steps up. He is eluding the defender. Still moving on his feet. Somehow breaks free. Marchie, time has expired. One last chance. Dumps it off of the 15. Completed to 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Diving and knocked on a play. That's how this ends for the Beast with an epic hit on a play at the 5.
Hey, that's crazy for the first weekend.
Yeah.
For that last play to be like that, like, what was your mindset on there? Because, you know, like, that's a busted play. You know, you thinking that you're just trying to get out there to get open. Like, what happens? What's going on through your mind?
Right, with me, I'm running a fade, so I'm trying as quick as I can, I'm trying to get somewhere near the end zone so the quarterback can throw it, you know, in the area. But I see him scrambling, trying to, you know, evade all the defensive linemen. Me, I'm still standing close to the end zone, so if he gets enough time away from the defense and he's able to throw it, I'm back there close to the end zone. Then I saw him throw it to Turk, number 25, and he's running down the sideline. So I'm trying to get back close to him, so if he has time, so we can get somewhere to ladder the ball or something, you know. But he was running full speed. When he got the ball, he wasn't thinking nothing else but to get in the end zone. And he gets close to the end zone, and I see him jump. I'm thinking he got a chance to, you know, clear the pylon. He just couldn't get there.
Man, it was like, I believe I can fly. Listen, guys. Hey, man, we're going to go to a commercial break. We got to pay some bills. Guys, be going on in the chat. Holler at us. Let us know what you want to talk about. We're going to keep it popping. Deep Fade right here. Check out. Oh, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to Deep Fade. I'm your man, the Marcus Harvey, the Barber Star. We got the Silent Barber over here. We got our good guy, Mr. Leonard. He was out here balling this past week for the Zappers. You're gonna have a chance to go ahead and draft him. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Silent Barber, hey man, I see you over there trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I see you over there trying to get to it. What's your mentality this week getting drafted? You ready to get drafted? Are you still a little injured? So you still on the injured list, man. Dang. Oh man, okay. So what's going on with that? You still trying to cut hair while you're in here though? Okay. I heard you was working with football ops. Oh, you got a lot to say about that too. Word? Silent Barber ain't no joke, man. He's a man of many words. He's a man of many words sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Silent Barber, we get into it. So bro, tell me about how it's been like being out here now in this bubble. Like it's kind of like summer camp. So like how you been like building relationships and stuff while you've been out here?
I mean, it's real cool. Just, we can't go anywhere, so all you got to do is just talk with your teammates and everything. Mm-hmm. So we got our own pod. We got 4 people in our group, and we had to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with just those people at our table. So you get to know people, you get to know them very well, and then out there at practice, it's like 100 people here, you know what I'm saying? So you get to meet different types of people from all across the world.
Word. How has that interaction been for you, like as far as coming out the pandemics and now, you meeting a whole bunch of new people like you just said?
Yeah, you get to learn different people. Meeting new people is always good, and just different people's play styles and everything, especially out there in football. The different quarterbacks, building chemistry with quarterbacks, and just and then the first week we got here, we had the quarantine, so we were in our room and we couldn't go anywhere. They brought sack lunches to us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then that first week we got to get out, everybody was just excited not to, get to see actual people and just not staring at our TV all day, sitting coped up in our room.
That's crazy. Like, have you? Did it make you appreciate like human interaction after that quarantine though? Like having to be on that quarantine situation?
Oh yeah, I'm a homebody naturally, but nobody wants to sit in their room in the same room for 7 days straight. So yeah, getting to see people and actually talk to people in person, it was real refreshing after that quarantine week.
Okay. People out there in Deep Fade Land, let's get some people. What they all talking about on the chat? What y'all talking about over there? Can we get some chats? Can we get some chats going on? Cause I know y'all got some questions, man. With Last Chance U, bro, like you said it was taking you a while to kind of get used to the cameras, but when you got used to them, how did you kind of flourish with it? Did you kind of start seeing like the power that you had with like being your own personality?
Yeah, you could, but they focus on certain people for the show, with interviews and everything. But you can, always, especially with football, just out there in the games or at practice, just making plays out there. The cameras, they're gonna find you regardless. Even here, they're gonna find you out there on the game.
Mm-hmm. That's dope, bro. If you had to, so with you still continuing your journey, bro, what are some of the things that you're doing day to day that are kind of keeping you focused on that task at hand?
Just watching film, practice film and game film, because I feel like you can always improve no matter how good you're doing in the game or in practice. You can always find one thing to get better at. And I try to tell myself to be 1% better than you were yesterday. And just steady, keep improving slowly every day and just find something that you did wrong and improve on that the very next day.
Dope, man. What did you work on this week? What are you working on this week?
I busted a couple plays in the game, so just focusing in when they're calling the plays in. And just my route, I'm always trying to get better my route running. Just being quick in and out of my breaks and my decision making when I'm running the option route. And whatever the defense gives me, try to take advantage of it.
Okay, cool. Twitch, what y'all talking about out there, guys? We got some questions to Twitch. I am KTG. Marcus, don't say ish. What's that mean? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? I'm the host. I gotta say shit. I gotta say all that. I gotta talk. That don't even make any sense. What are these people talking about, dog? What are these people talking about, Silent Barber? They don't know what they talking about. They have no clue what they talking about. Clean ass fade, boy. Oh yeah, it's a clean ass fade. Yeah, that thing getting there. We just touching it a little bit. What I did was I'm setting up like, you know, levels on it. Oh, that's you right there. What? He's talking about you? I don't know if that's the case. I'm about to clean that up a little bit. We'll get there. All right, guys, so Twitch want to know who has the best jersey. Who got the best jersey to y'all?
Yeah,
Glaciers?
I gotta say Glaciers too.
Word?
Yeah.
Glaciers.
What is it about what is it about it?
It's just clean, man.
Yeah.
The whole uniform, I think it just fit perfect.
Okay. You got some shoes to rock with it or something like that?
Nah, my cleats are white, but it's just, I mean, even then, it just hit. You know what I mean?
It's got a different little swing to it, huh?
Yeah, it's just something about the jersey.
Yeah.
Word. Does it make you want to play for that team more than any other team?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time you're not getting by the Glacier boy, you're like, dang, okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the little beast.
Yeah.
Is it hard for y'all to say the beast name too? Like that last S? God dog it, I can't get it off me. Beast. All that stuff. They said you look like a young Jimmy Butler out here, man.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Boy, look like a young defensive stopper. Maybe you should be playing quarterback. So, like, what would you say is your style of football, bro? Like, what is your style of like balling, like as far as a receiver, like your mentality? Who could we say that you play like?
I feel like I'm more of a deep threat receiver. I like to take the top on the defense, and like in the red jump ball, got two post routes, fades, big body receiver, more of a possession type of guy. But I'm very fast as well. But so like in the red zone, I try to tell them just throw me a fade. I'm gonna come down with it.
You gonna come down with it?
Yeah, but the ball's in my area. I'm catching regardless. But yeah, I'm more of a deep threat, big body type of receiver.
What gave you all that confidence? Is it just like you just being used to your abilities, like making big plays, or it's just like something you tell yourself to kind of like keep yourself in the same frame of mind when the opportunity presents itself on the field?
Yeah, it comes with confidence and just the more I did things, and you know, when the quarterback did throw me the ball and I'm coming down with it, making tough catches, and as the more as I do it, I get used to it and I feel more confident. I know I'm gonna do it just like on an everyday basis.
Do you have a catch in your career that like stands out more than any of the other ones?
I mean, the catch I made Saturday, that one comes to my mind quick.
Describe that to me. Like, what was happening there? Like, what was the play call? All that, if you can remember it.
I had an option route,
Okay.
so I just ran a seam from the middle of the field. And they were in man coverage, and the corner was in outside leverage. So I just stemmed inside to straighten him up, and I ran to the post. And the quarterback, Logan, he was rolling out to the right, and so he had to throw it across body. So he underthrew it a little bit. It was a difficult throw for him. So it was behind me, so I had to come back, and I just jumped up, went on top of the DB and caught it, and fell like the 2-yard line.
Did you say anything to the DB after you caught it?
No, not to DB, but I looked over to the sideline. I just told him that that's what I do.
This is what you do?
That's what they brought me here for. I make tough catches.
This is what I do. Sorry about that. I just had to catch that little light real quick. If you have an opportunity to get more passes thrown your way, like what do you think that your potential would be as far as the rankings of wide receivers?
It's gonna be up there as far as my ranking because I'm gonna be open. So if the quarterback has time and he sees me and he throws it to him, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna make a play with it. When I get the ball in my hand, I'm gonna make a play.
Okay. Big bro, so you having any sacks in your mind that like really stand out with you?
Man, I just made one against Jerdy, but as far as like that I know for sure, I would say against Texas in the Texas Bowl when I was at Mizzou.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Man, I hit this. I went inside on the tackle and I split a double team to get the sack. I had 2 sacks that game, as a matter of fact, but that was probably one of the best sacks of my career.
Well, so with you having that situation happen, bro.
Yeah.
What was like after the game? Like, what was you like? How was your emotions feeling? Like you were like, oh yeah, You was big man on campus?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was there, you know, so, and it was the last game of my college career.
What?
So yeah.
All your family was there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Support was crazy. I'm more than grateful to have them there. I think it was my best game. Had 2 sacks, 3.5 TFLs, so it just felt good. Yeah, it felt good.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's what you want to have happen, man. Like
Yeah.
your career end on a highlight like that.
Yeah.
In front of all your people. So with you guys being in this bubble as long as y'all have, man, like who is out there that you miss the most?
Just my family, really. You know, my mom, she's my biggest fan, and with us being in the bubble, when I've told her about it, the first thing she asked was, so we can't come to the games? It's because she hasn't missed a game since like my sophomore year of college. Yeah, so she's gonna travel. She doesn't care. She's gonna take off work. If I have a game that she has to work, she's gonna take off. She doesn't care. She's my biggest fan. So her, my dad, and my 3 sisters, yeah, those people come to mind quick.
So when you got this opportunity, like what was your mindset for this, like with you being away with from your family? Like what was your mindset to like get out of this place? You know what I'm saying? Like what was you gonna take away from here?
Just this opportunity is big, and so I just want to take advantage of it as far as getting good film and getting to know myself better, even outside of football. I want to know what I want to do when I'm done playing football, you know. And so just finding out like what I want to do after football as far as what career choice I want to go in, and then just getting back into the NFL or even the Canadian League.
Mm-hmm. When did you graduate?
My last year was fall 2019.
2019. So for the fans this week who are going to be kind of like drafting you, like give them the reason why they need to make you the top pick for their team.
You need a big receiver that's gonna score touchdowns. It's gonna be me. I'm not gonna be out there looking foolish on the field. I'm gonna be open, so if the quarterback throws me the ball, it's gonna be a catch, and I'm gonna make a play with it. And so, you know, you trying to win, you need a receiver that's gonna make plays. That's gonna be me.
That's gonna be you. Y'all hear that, folks? He said it's gonna be him. You don't need nobody else. DN, man, tell them why. What defensive squad are you on?
Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Oh yeah.
Who came up with the name?
I guess they did, but the name holds true.
Name holds true. That's what y'all was doing this past weekend?
Oh yeah.
So if they're like selecting a defense, why they need to select y'all?
I would say they need to select the heavy hitters because of who we are. I mean, we definitely gonna bring that to anybody, to any offensive player. We trying to take off heads.
Taking off heads?
Yeah, we relentless to the ball, and that's what we want to do. That's what we want to keep doing.
So y'all trying to take off heads indoors, man? You know people watching us, bro. You know the numbers went up, so you can't just admit to that on television like that.
Hey, not literally. They know what I mean.
They know what you mean.
Yeah.
Don't y'all take him out of context. Y'all know you can talk about somebody's helmet. I did see somebody's helmet come off this past week. What happened with that?
Oh yeah, I actually did that.
Who did that?
I did.
That was you. See right there.
I was chasing after Quentin, and he slipped out of it, but I wanted him bad though.
Well,
you
got the helmet though.
Yeah, I got the helmet, but I need him.
Dang. So what was it like playing against Quentin this weekend, man? Like I saw he was balling, bro. Like
Quentin can move, man. That's one thing you can't. You know, you definitely can't sleep on the way he was moving. He was getting out the pocket. And I mean, a lot of quarterbacks were, but Quentin, he showed his stuff, man. So it's something to look for, and it's something to be cautious of, especially rushing him. You know, making sure you taking the upfield shoulder, watching where you're going, taking your time, not flying in there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, we about to go to commercial break. Hey, Silent Barber, why don't you send us a commercial break? He's a pro. God dog, he's a pro. Y'all don't see this? All right, guys, we are back. I am finishing up on my guy, Raphael. You know, Cowabunga dudes. You know what I'm saying? This man was balling out this past weekend. He's doing his thing for the Zappers. So if you guys want a big time receiver, he's available this week. So do be sure to get your team straight. Go register at FCF.io. That way you can go ahead and draft, get your team right, know what you're doing. Use your IQ for your players and stuff like that. Your fan IQ is gonna go crazy, So do all that stuff, guys. Sign up, be interactive, be a dope owner. So speaking about owners, guys, like what did you think about Marshawn almost suiting up? What was going on through your mind when y'all hearing that the beast mode was about to like suit up?
That would have been crazy.
Would it be crazy?
Yeah, I'm just glad that I play offense, so if he did dress up, I won't have to worry about him.
Cause he about that chicken boss.
Man.
Chance to show who you are, you know what I mean?
So you was planning on taking him out?
I mean, not taking them out, but I want.
I'm talking about like just knocking.
Yeah.
You said you taking heads off.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know what they feel like, especially Marshawn. Why not?
Yeah, because he's historic for some things now.
Yeah, he is. so you take him down. Hey, that shows who you are.
Yeah, that does. Does. So has that always been your approach, man? To always meet every challenge that comes your way?
Yeah, you got to. That's the only way to handle anything. I mean, that's life. You got to take it head on. Head on.
Head on.
Yeah.
Would you rather take would you rather as a defensive player try to tackle Marshawn Lynch in his prime or Derrick Henry right now?
Ooh. Man. I mean, you'll get praised for both of them. That's a tough decision. Marshawn a little shorter. Derrick Henry's like, that's another defensive end.
That's a big boy right there.
Yeah.
They used to call him Man. That's one of them guys who you gotta check his birth certificate. You know that boy is not 12.
Yeah.
He got a beard.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I might take Marshawn. Beast mode. Beast mode still beast mode.
And that's no disrespect to beast mode.
Yeah.
So tell me more about like your approach when it comes to even on defense, bro. Like, you played at Mizzou. You had some good coaching. Like, what did you do after Mizzou?
So Mizzou, big. I had a long story, man. So after Mizzou, I actually I went and played in China for a little bit. I went to Mexico for a little bit.
You played football in Mexico?
Yeah, I did.
Word ever. I didn't know they had a Mexican football league.
They do, man. It was fun. I tore it up. I think I played 8 games. Did well, had like 18 sacks. It was definitely other players there. It was for a team in Querétaro, Santiago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so what was that experience like being a guy coming from Mizzou to saying, "Hey, I'm Santiago"? I don't know. Is that how that was coming? Like, hey, they was getting you with that?
Nah, it was a lot of fun, man. They treated us well. They definitely took care of us. So I enjoyed my time there. It was a good time. I'll tell you that, definitely. Then funny story, I came back and I did this thing last year. Some people may know it, but I did this thing. I held a sign outside the Panther Stadium and it went viral. I'm gonna sell Will Pass Rush for hot wings. And I ended up getting some opportunities from that. Then I ended up signing with a CFL team, but then COVID hit, so.
Dang.
Yeah, a lot has happened since I left Mizzou. A lot has happened. But I'm glad to be here though. I'll tell you what, the FCF is beautiful.
What's been the best thing about the FCF since you've been here, man?
I would say
for both of y'all.
I mean, he kind of touched on it earlier, but the opportunity is huge just to get here, continue to play, get film, show your stuff, and then the people that you meet here. I mean, he said it, like you're getting to know guys, you're getting to know coaches, you're getting to know, Ray Austin, the commissioner. It's a lot of stuff going on. They care about us not only, on the field, but off the field as well. And I think that's huge for all of us. So for me, it's the connections and it's all of that, man. It's a big help.
Who are you?
Yeah, the connections are real big with the coaches and the different players, and even Ray Austin. And then just this opportunity to play football. Like before this, I was just sitting waiting. I was working at UPS loading trucks at 3 o'clock in the morning. And you don't want to be doing that when when you're an athlete, especially a young athlete, you want to be playing football. So I got the call about this and I jumped on it quick. I was tired of waking up early in the morning loading trucks at UPS.
So this has just been a welcome situation for you.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
I know the feeling.
I like how your guys got it going on with that. And knowing the opportunity that you have, with this league, with it being as transformative as it is, adding technology with football, and then just like you said, the behind the scenes business type, it's just amazing that you guys are getting this opportunity to continue your, professional careers, man.
Yeah.
It's admirable that y'all still going. You know what I'm saying? You're not letting anything hold you back. Not a pandemic. Not anything.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm finishing up with you, bro, because I got another client. But is there anybody you want to send a shout out to, just some love to for letting you be in here and all that other stuff? You got anybody you want to talk to?
No, I just want to shout out my mom for believing in me. She's always been there for me, and just her believing in me, keeping my faith strong. It's because she's really the reason I'm doing all this. Because she knows I'm tired of living with her, so I'm trying to get out of her house. But she knows I always got a room in her house if I need it.
Okay, that's what's up, Mama. And Mom, you be proud of him because his fade is fresh now, just like when he was a baby. Come on, Mama. Get you out of here in a few seconds, bro. Put a little finishing touches on it. Okay. All right, bro. Well, thank you, man, for coming through, bro, to Deep Fade. Let the people know that they need to vote for you, get you drafted this week. Let you get some time. Go ahead, draft some plays up for you that's going to get you open even more. Give you opportunities, put some film out on there, man. I truly appreciate you, and you have been very freshened.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we got another guest coming in, man. You know how the shop goes. Sometimes you run a little behind. Sometimes you run a little bit behind, but you know what it is. You got to move on the timeline. He might even have to come back. I don't know. He might have to come back because I got to get all this back. But he got to get out the chair because I got somebody else. All right? But that part is fight. Look at all that. Zoom in on that, camera one. You see that. Ooh. Jimmy Butler, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Buckets. Give it up for him. Raphael.
Appreciate it.
Come on to the mirror, bro. Let's check it out. Check it out. Go ahead, brother. Yeah. Got that baby face again.
It's
looking like Kitty Babyface Edmonds.
Appreciate it.
I hear you.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Hey, he's already fresh, guys. You know how it is. Okay, you can go ahead. All right, bro. My guy.
Yep.
All right, man. We got our new guest, James Gill Jr. Give it up for him right now. Give it up. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. You ain't clapping, bro. Everybody clap. There we go. Clap. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Jay? What's up, boss? Come on in. I'm sorry I was running a little late. It's hot over here in the shop. They ain't got my air conditioner on.
It's hot, huh?
It's hot, bro. Listen, I'm double-skinned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big-boned.
I feel you.
I'm double-skinned.
Got you.
Sometimes it gets a little hot under here.
Extra skin on you.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
That ain't none of y'all's business. But sometimes I just get a little hot. I got deodorant on.
There you go.
Baby powder.
There you go.
And I got my fat guy rag. Because all big boys.
Oh, got to.
All big boys got that fat guy rag. They do that. Look like they going cook out. That cookout towel. We got one on the grill for you, baby. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it, little girl. We got one on the grill for you. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Silent Barber, I was a little nervous at first. That fade was looking a little, but you sweating a little bit, But your dance moves, you look like a background dancer today. I'm just gonna put that out there. You look like you can say ain't no lie, bye, bye, bye. We're about to go to, see, look, I know it, bro. Listen, guys, we're about to go to break real quick. Before I get started on this, listen, y'all get the before picture real quick. Look at it. There it is. Wait till you see after. We're coming back. We're back, guys. Deep Fade, you got DeMarcus Harvey here. We got our guy, the Silent Barber. He wants us to give a shout out to his Dominican uncle, your Dominican uncle. Hey, Dominican uncle, hey, watch yourself. Hey, we coming to you, Bobby. Hey, doing one thing, you do two things. Hey, papaya. Hey, look at the knees. Don't zoom in on my knees. We got our special guest right now, bro. Tell us about the man, the myth, the mystery, bro. Where'd you start football at?
Oh, shoot, man. I started football in Lower Manhattan.
What? Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
In Lower Manhattan? Y'all not known for football.
No, sir.
No, son. AB.
No, sir.
Yo, word is bond, kid. Yo, ain't nobody playing football, son. You know how it is, B.
Yes, sir.
So how did you get into it? Like, your pops, moms, what?
Nah, my dad was an athlete, but he stopped after he turned 9, went to work.
He just went straight working at 9?
Yeah.
God, no, he's Jamaican. He's Jamaican. Yep.
Nah.
Like my dad West Indian too.
Nah,
he started working when he was 5.
He's been working all his life. He had athleticism. He ended up running marathons when he turned like 30, somewhere in the mid 30s. But he was never a hooper, never a football player. Always track. But I started playing ball just because of a newsletter. We were waiting for my middle school results, and my mom just happened to check the mailbox. There's a newsletter in there. Come down to Battery Park City and play some football.
Word.
Tackle football.
So what was that first practice like? You remember the first practice?
I mean, my whole first season was just weird because I was always the bigger kid, and so I was just running through everybody. Had me playing O-line, D-line, linebacker, fullback.
Wait, so how were the other parents? Hold on a second. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
This is Manhattan. Let me see his birth certificate. I know he. Was that it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I know it was.
100%.
I know it was.
But the thing was, we played kids out in Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and so they had the dudes that the parents were going crazy about.
Oh,
and
okay.
so they were just happy. Like my teammates' parents were just happy that we had one of them. You know,
y'all had a ringer?
Yeah,
y'all had a ringer.
They had that one kid that they just get a ball to every snap to try to score. But yeah, for the most part, we played out in Brooklyn. My first actual game was on the field that eventually was my high school.
Word, okay.
And so I had no idea at the time, and it was just kind of funny how it worked out.
All right, so let's fast forward to high school, man. Tell me what that journey was like.
So I ended up having to go to Brooklyn to go to high school because Manhattan football team's just not good.
It wasn't what it was?
It was not good at all. And so you have Stuyvesant High School, which is a specialized high school. And so you have to take a test to get in. It's kind of like a magnet school.
Okay.
Then you have Xavier, which is a private school, private Catholic school, all boys. And at the time I wasn't into that vibe. And so I ended up going to Brooklyn Tech, which is another specialized high school, and ended up being the best decision of my life.
Word. So what made it such a great decision?
The fact that I was able to combine education and athletics. And so I went to, at the time, I think they were the number 3 school in the city.
Okay.
It's in terms of education and graduation percentage and SAT scores, GPA, all that good stuff. And so I was able to combine my athletic future with my academic future.
What was that merger like? How were you able to kind of keep both, at the top of your priority list, but still be excellent at both?
Well, for me, football was always number 1.
Okay.
Football was the end all be all. And so when my mom said you can't have below an 85 average in order to play ball, I was like, all right, well, that's what I got to do.
So the grades were the motivation for the excellence.
Other way around.
Okay.
The football was the motivation for the grades.
Okay.
So like without football, I highly doubt I'd be as smart and well-rounded as I am today.
So like, tell me about your pops. Like, what was he like?
Oh man, he's an amazing dude. Hard worker, probably the hardest worker I've ever known. Just an absolute grinder. Does anything and everything for his kids, man. Just a true role model. Didn't really get much schooling, but still was able to rely on his street smarts to build his own business, and now he's just a very, very successful, hard-working man that I look up to every day.
What? Wait, matter of fact, hold on a second, bro. Your dad on here. He said that's your dad's on here. Say what up to your dad.
What's happening, Pops?
Word, that's what's up. See, he's following you, man.
Yes,
He making sure you straight.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Hey, Pops, I got him.
That's the OG, that's the senior.
When he gets done with this cut, you gonna be like, where your dad from?
Hey, the Bronx, man.
Bronx.
He'll never let me live it down.
So he be always stepping hard. He got the weeks. He got the weeks, son. Yo, what's up? Is that how your dad be mad gully out here? Is mad gully in the streets?
Not at
that?
all.
That's
He's one of those silent killers, man.
Oh, okay.
He don't talk a lot. He just be in the cut.
One of them well-read brothers who just sit there with what? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, you step to him, you're gonna have some problems, but for the most part, he's just silent. Goes about his business, does what he needs to do.
Word. So we go from, doing great in high school, learning and balling all at the same time. What does that take you to college? How does that take you into college?
So the first conversation I've ever had with my high school head coach, he immediately said I was going Ivy League.
Okay.
And at the time I was like 13, and I'm thinking bigger dreams. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to Ohio State. I'm gonna go to Penn State, one of those bigger time schools. Play some legit ball. But he had bigger plans for me, and so I ended up balling out. Performing, going to college camps and stuff over the summer, and I ended up going to Princeton. Going into my junior year, they asked me my age and everything, trying to recruit me, and. Once I told him I was only a sophomore, they said, all right, we can't talk to you just yet. Come back next year, we'll see how things go.
So they were still on your birth certificate too, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to know, how old are you?
Exactly.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. So what's that feeling like, knowing that you're that young, but like Princeton looking at you like, I know you're saying you having big dreams.
That's what
Did you start figuring out like, yo, this is also a big dream too?
So like I didn't really put it together until like I started getting really recruited by them. So the letters started coming in and everything. Okay. I didn't understand the magnitude of an Ivy League school at the time. And so when I started really being recruited, that's when I was like, oh, okay, you can really make some moves with this degree. And that's when it really hit me. And I was very shocked that I had that opportunity.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so with that being So what was your first, did you go on like a recruitment trip to Princeton? Did you go check there? Like, what was that first experience like? I know you from Manhattan, so it's not like you just not seen anything and you just went to that private school. But what was it like seeing like the Ivy Leagues at its finest?
It was different. I mean, Princeton's like a smaller school, only about 6,000 students, and so in like a kid's mind, you think college, big school, big environment. It was all wilderness, and being a city kid, the trees kind of threw me off, but it was cool.
Only
it was
trees
a good
you like
experience.
was some wheats, right?
Yeah,
Yo, son, only trees I like is Tim's, B.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing I mess with, B.
That's it. That's
Mad
it.
Gully out here, son.
You already know. Nah, but it was good though. It was a good experience. I ended up committing the next week after my official visit. So it was definitely.
What was
really
the thing
good.
that made you kind of commit? Like, what was the one experience there that made you say, okay, yeah, this is where I'm gonna go?
I gotta shout out my boy Anthony Gaffney, man. He showed me a good time at Princeton. He really put me on to what to do, what not to do, and showed me who to mess with, who not to mess with, how to move and everything. And so he's really the one that kind of sold the school for me.
Okay, so when you got to Princeton, what was football like?
I mean, I came in assuming that I was gonna play, but the thing that messed me up was I had broken my ankle coming in, and so I was still rehabbing from that. Like the summer, I got up there for a couple classes over the summer, and I was still rehabbing, and so that kind of set me back. But after that, I mean, the competition was what I expected. It was high level. We had some dudes that eventually would go on to the league, and so. I was ready to ball, man. I was trying to come in and perform immediately, but the education part and the playbook really took its toll on my mental, and it didn't really click for me until my senior year.
So when it did click for you, what was that like? What was that awakening like?
Oh man, it was like I saw the sky for the first time, man. Everything was so clear. I was able to move with such speed and not really think while I was on the field. Once I understood the playbook, man, I was just flying around.
So, tell me some things about the coaching culture at Princeton, like, because that's Princeton is known for education, but it's not necessarily known for football. So, what was that coaching like? What was that coaching like, pretty much?
So it's funny you say they're not really known for football. We actually started football.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So Princeton Rutgers was the first ever football game.
Word.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir. So the coaching is good, man. I mean, my recruiting coach / DC, he was also our DB coach, and so I learned basically everything I know to this day is from him. And so he's a great teacher. I still talk to him to this day, man. And he's a brilliant mastermind as far as defenses go, and coach you hard. He let you know. He had some words for you when you messed up. Had some praises for you when you did good. So he definitely one of my favorite coaches that I've ever had.
Word. So Princeton taught him a lot of words, as well as cuss words.
Exactly.
Sometimes he knows how to. I know I use all the other words, son,
exactly.
but I want to use this choice word right here.
Sir. Yes,
Word.
sir. He knew how to get the most out of his players.
So with you at Princeton, and you becoming someone who's like, you're at an Ivy League. So what was your mindset when it came to the books? You said it started clicking around your senior year.
So the books actually clicked around my junior year. So like going into my second semester of junior year, that's when everything started becoming smooth on that end. But it's tough, man. You coming in, you taking physics as a freshman, you taking a high level calculus, you taking chemistry and everything. And so it's definitely rough coming in as a freshman, but as you get adjusted, as you get used to it, once it clicks, then you feel more comfortable, then you feel like you're ready to rock and roll.
You all in my camera, man.
Oh, my bad.
But you all good. You fresh. That's why when somebody get a cut, they be like, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm in your way. My bad. So like, what did you major in, bro?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering. What's that the study of?
Buildings, bridges, and basically anything that has to do with infrastructure.
Okay.
So my focus was buildings.
Okay. Well, with that being the case, we're actually about to build to a commercial break right now. And I'm glad that everybody's tapped in. Your dad is still here. Say what up, Pops.
What's happening, Pops?
Hey, Pops, stay with us, because we're going to come back. We're going to talk to your son a little bit more. He's going to tell us more about himself. And you know what we're going to do? We back. Deep Fade. I'm razoring right now. What's up, guys? We back. We back in the Deep Fade, baby. Hey, we have some of the world's best athletes here at the FCF, not only just for their skill when it comes to football, but when it comes to other things that are mental. That was a dramatic spin. I'm so sorry. That about made me throw up too. Look how he turned around real quick. We gotta show y'all a real quick clip. My guy's out here smart. Look at this real quick. Wait, your hands is that fast, bro?
Nah, man. Nah, that's sped up. Anybody trying to watch a video for 3 minutes?
You know what it is. Unless it's Deep Fade.
That's a fact.
They watch that for. You know what, bro? You said nobody trying to see that happen for 3 minutes. I'll tell you what they are ready.
Okay.
People done asked.
Okay.
People want to see you do it.
For real?
Bruh.
Hey, man, you already know I'm always ready.
Bruh, the people.
I stay
We
ready.
give the people what they want.
ready.
No. Come on now. How did you even get into the Rubik's Cube type of like situation?
I mean,
You know, normally, let me just say this first off, because I am an intelligent man myself. Sometimes I just have Rubik's Cubes just floating around, just laying around. Some establishing. Huh?
There you go.
Look at all that. You thought you was gonna get it free. You thought you was gonna get that.
That's right.
Nah, see, you thought you was gonna just come up in here. Nah, brother, nah, player, look at that.
Go
Look at
ahead.
that.
Man, I'm
Can't even do it. Look how fast my hands go.
look.
I've been doing this since 78. Yeah. It's like I'm shuffling.
There you go. Yeah,
Blow.
you need somebody to
Hit
cut it.
that. Okay, yep. Boom, there you go. Let's see what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Since you talking tough,
Hey, man, this is nothing.
this is nothing.
Yeah, nah, this is straight.
See, that's what I don't like about like Rubik's Cube people. They be so arrogant with their intelligence. Like, yeah.
Yeah, nah, this is smooth.
You be doing this to the ladies? This be one of your
This
be one of your tricks?
Nah.
Jay,
I haven't busted it out on a date yet. I have not.
You haven't done that yet? You saving that?
I'm saving it. She gotta be the one.
She gotta be the one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You gonna be like, get on one knee and then be like,
I'm saying, hey, I've seen something where it's like you do the Rubik's Cube and then it like opens.
word.
And so if I can somehow finesse that for my future wife, if you're out there, my future wife.
If you watching Deep Fade and you're his future wife, first off, we already love you. Because that you searching for this
sure.
man. You searching for this man.
Hey man, women watch football too, you know. So nah, but if I can somehow get that cube, that might be incorporated into my proposal.
Okay.
If she's willing.
So you're just gonna do the cube while you're getting the razor line. Okay, that's how they do it.
Hey, you know.
I really don't know if that was you, bro, because, you know. Oh, okay, never mind. The way you kind of switch it through the, trying to show the aggression.
There you go.
How'd you get into the Rubik's Cube type situation? Like,
So it started as just a challenge, just like see if I can do it, and then it evolved into like an anxiety type thing. And so anytime that I'm like in my own head trying to focus or whatever, I'll bust it out and it kind of clears my mind. And so yeah, it was just my friends messing around, like, yeah, I bet you can't do it, and so we ended up just figuring out how to do it, and it just stuck with me.
word. Now you said it's actually a good stress buster too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely for me. I mean, I just like to do it, you know, just sitting around in the room, you know, thinking, kind of get me out of my own head. But yeah, definitely like pregame, I'll do it.
So that's your pregame ritual?
I wouldn't say ritual, but it's definitely something I do. Like if I'm like really nervous or like really anxious, I'll do it. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that's
Man, first
ingrained.
How about through this? Bro, did you see how you try to do that arrogantly? Like, it's just,
You know?
now you're done.
Yeah.
Embarrass me on my show.
Hey man.
No, I gotta let you shine, bro. I gotta let you shine, bro. Let my guy shine. Hey, John shine, bro. I ain't mad at you. I gotta let the king shine, bro.
Hey,
Man, you gotta teach me how to do that so I can do that.
For sure.
Cause you know, like, you know how much arrogance I'm gonna have when I can just talk to somebody in mid conversation and solve a Rubik's Cube.
And just finish it on them. Yep.
And Kyle, what's good, homie?
What's up?
I see you got the waves. You had them baking. You had them baking for a while.
I try.
Okay. Tell me about where you from, bro.
I'm from Decatur.
Shut up, why? Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro.
I'm from Decatur.
Fuck with me then, boy.
Fuck with me.
Fuck with me then, boy. That's what it is, man. So where'd you go to school, bro?
Decatur High School.
Okay. What position did you play?
Linebacker and DN.
Word. And when you play DN and linebacker here?
Yeah, something like that. It's like a quick. So it's mostly DN stuff.
Okay. What was your football journey like, bro? Like in the deck, man. Like what was that like?
It was awesome, you know. My coaches, like, they pushed us. Like, we were working out there. We worked hard and everything. We were born to be winners, you know. They just made us to be winners.
So what was that like, you know, growing up in Atlanta? Sometimes they say that we don't have a lot of options, but there's seemingly like a lot of good brothers, like you just said, who were coaching you guys, teaching you guys like some great things about being men. Like, you got any like stories about that while you were in Decatur?
Me and my coach, Coach King, we still talk to this day, and you know, he my trainer still.
Word.
Till like high school. So every time I'm at home, I go straight to Coach King and we just start getting to work in. And then I got Coach Zay and Coach Ford.
Word.
And so we all get together and start just working.
Man, so like with that being the case, like you still in contact with your coach. I heard you're a coach now at your old high school.
Yes, sir.
Like, tell me about that journey. Like, what was that about?
So I started coaching the fall after I graduated, and I started out as assistant D-backs and assistant running backs, and it was interesting, man. My goal was to be the guy that I never had, you know, to come back, have the experience of a big-time college program, and really try to pick these kids up from a different perspective, like a younger coach that is still doing it. So like they really have no excuse when I tell them to do something, and they can't get it done. So I fell in love with it immediately.
Would you say that that's something that's been like the most fulfilling thing in football for you?
As far as football goes, yeah, by far. it's something I definitely want to tap into when I'm done playing, and if I can during the off seasons.
That's dope, man. So, bro, was you keeping up with your high school coach, man? Like, tell me how he stuck with you during your college days. Like, what was your college days like?
My college days, it was amazing, you know. Met my girlfriend out there.
Okay.
She from Lexington.
Okay.
It
Where'd you go?
was amazing.
You went to Kentucky?
Nah, I went to Catawba.
Okay.
It's in North Carolina, Salisbury. And my college days, my coach like just kept me accountable for myself, you know. Told me to stay in my books, which I did. Graduated from college. In college, I was just a 3-time All-American and everything. So.
Whoa. All-American. She 3 times. Sheesh. 3 times. What's that like, bro? Like, what's that knowing that you like one of the best in the country?
Well, I couldn't do it without my teammates pushing me in the gym. Mm-hmm. And you know, when we got on the field, it was just time to ball out. So I gotta thank my teammates who helped me get there.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without my DBs.
I'm saying, show love to the DBs.
Yeah, shout out to my DBs.
Sir.
The DBs, man.
Without our coverage, you ain't getting all them sacks.
So are y'all on the same FCF team too? On the same defense?
Shut down.
Shut down? Y'all both on?
Shut down.
Heavy,
We won. We win.
Y'all
Don't
win.
worry about that. Don't worry about it.
We don't know nothing else but shut down.
But shut down. Y'all don't let people score.
You gonna score, but we're gonna shut it down. Like,
Okay.
All we know is big heads.
That's all y'all know?
To score.
So with y'all both being on 2 different defensive units, man, like I want y'all to tell me who got the best unit and why they got the best unit.
We had the best unit. We won.
I mean,
What do you wanna know about
because you also got to factor in, you got offense too, all right? And so our offenses didn't do what they were supposed to do when they were supposed to do it.
Shut down.
No,
That's the whole point. Shutting down.
There were busts. There were busts in their route runnings and things of that nature.
Okay.
And so I wouldn't attribute it to y'all defense.
No. This is what happened. They got nervous and they knew that they was going against us, and we had to just take advantage of it.
So what's y'all's defensive philosophy, bro? What's y'all's defensive philosophy?
Go hard or go home. Are you gonna make plays or you not? We don't have time to miss plays.
So y'all should be the top ranked defense to get drafted this week. The first defense coming off the board.
Yes.
Nah, man, keep it just like last week.
They know what it is.
You know what happened last week, right?
All right.
That's cool. Don't worry about it. We learn from our mistakes. We're gonna get better. The problem is we played good at our worst. So if we get better,
You getting there?
it's a problem. It's a problem.
We play good at our worst. So if we get good, we're gonna be better than our bad. If you get my drift. Cause I know how to do Rubik's cubes. All right, bro. I got one more client. Let me get you on out this chair. We're gonna get you clean. Got your little quick cleanup. Nothing too heavy, bro. Man, like, it's been a pleasure talking to you, getting to know a little bit more about the Princeton man.
Yes, sir.
Rubik's Cube extraordinaire.
I appreciate
His
it.
pops is out there watching. We're gonna check. Hey, say what's up to your pops one more
What's
time.
happening, Pops?
You know what
One
it
last
is.
time.
One more time. One more game. All right, we're gonna walk you on over here. I let you get that little BDB because you got the no woman, no cry BDB right here.
I'm saying. That's why I keep my head down most of the time.
I hear that. I can see. All right, man. Let's go ahead to the mirror. Let's go ahead to the deep fade mirror real quick, bro. Make sure we got it popping. All right. Yeah. Chiseled.
Ooh, boy.
Chiseled. Yeah, we in there. L swimwear. Yeah, you feel a little bit better now. You was a little nervous at first. You take your hood off now, bro. You can take. Y'all saw you was like, dang, dog. I don't even know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We in there. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Tell them what they need to tell.
Hey, man. We ain't performed like we did this week, but don't worry. We got another week of practice. We gonna come back stronger. We gonna be hitting harder. We gonna be intercepting all the passes. I'm telling y'all. Draft the heavy hitters this week, and we won't disappoint. I promise you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Sir, appreciate you, my man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Hey, we got our next guest, Mr. Joseph Boykins. Come on, man. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You was a little nervous at first. I saw you nervous. He was nervous. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, guys, before we get our next break on, we gonna make this man look. Right now, he look like he's the captain of this ship now. But we gonna get you fresh. We gonna get you fresh. We're coming back. Deep Fade, Marcus Harvey, the Barber Star. I don't even know what that movie is. And we are back. Deep Fade. We got my guy Boynkin in here. Come on, man. Tell him what's up, man.
What's going on, man? You good?
Tell him what's up, man.
What's going on with y'all? Y'all straight?
Yeah. So, bro, tell me about Saturday, man. How'd you feel about Saturday?
It was lit. Great experience. I love the atmosphere or whatever.
Okay.
We ain't close it out, but you know, we're gonna get it right this week.
Word. What'd you feel like you did? How'd you perform?
I did better. I did great. I think I could have did a lot better. As the offense as a whole, we just gotta do better. Give our quarterback time to get the ball up.
Okay. What is some of your plans for this week to kind of really stand out?
Be available for the quarterback. You know, be open.
You heard.
I mean, I was open, you know, regardless, but you know,
you gotta get there quicker. Huh?
Let them see my numbers. Yeah, just get it up for me.
That's what's up, bro. So tell me about like your football journey. You know, we always like to ask everybody like how they got into, you know, playing ball. What was that journey like? You know, we want to let the people know who you are, bro.
I'm a basketball player.
Oh, were you a hooper?
It ran in the family. We all played basketball, and I liked the football because, you know, I played free safety.
Okay.
All the way up to my senior year, then I was a receiver.
Okay.
But I used to just watch it all the time. I wanted to do something different for my family, so I just decided to take up football. But I didn't start playing to the 10th grade.
What was that transition like, going from being a hooper? Because you was probably going to all your AAU joints.
Actually, no. I didn't start hooping until 9th grade.
Dang, so you were just chilling though. You was chilling the whole time, huh?
It was not necessarily chilling. It's just that I grew up. It was a single mom. She had 7 kids.
Understood.
Yeah, so you know, she really couldn't afford it right at the time. So I used to just play at the park, pick up games. But when I got the chance to, I started hooping.
Okay. So what position you play? You got handles?
Yeah, I'm a point guard.
You got handles?
Yeah. I'm lefty too.
Okay, so you that James Harden step back. See that step back? The left step back right there. Get back like that. Get back out there. So man, so you get into football from being a hooper though. right?
Mm-hmm.
Your senior year, how's your football year?
My senior year of high school, it was great. We went to the third round of the playoffs and lost, but I did good that game. It just wasn't enough for to help us win, obviously, but it was a great experience for me at the time, being just not getting to football so early. So late.
Where'd you go to college?
Savannah State University.
Okay.
Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah State.
Yes,
HBCU, huh?
Definitely.
Well, so man, we had another brother who went to Grambling.
Right.
You got to tell me about your HBCU experience playing football. You know that they have some documentaries coming out. We see that Prime Time is now at Jackson State.
Yeah.
Like he was telling me about some of the little situations y'all have, like getting funding and all that other stuff. But what was the experience like? Though y'all had like some stuff going on with the funding, y'all still had a lot of fun. So tell me about
definitely.
that.
It's always lit going to HBCU, man. It was so dope. Like the atmosphere there, it just felt like a whole family type thing, and like the class setting was lit. The teachers, the professors actually get to know you or whatever. And then, of course, being an athlete, it was always lit, especially homecoming. Like, it's nothing like homecoming at HBCU, bro.
Right.
It's so lit.
Ain't nothing like a HBCU homecoming.
Definitely.
Let's take a moment for a second for COVID taking out our homecoming.
Facts.
Damn you, COVID. Damn you. So tell me about the state, bro. Like, how was that like? There's a lot of big time names that went there, right?
You had Shannon Sharp.
Skill. This is Skill. Literally, Skill. You can talk about LeBron James all you want to, Skill. So what was that like going to the same school that the great Shannon Sharp went to?
It was lit. I went in there thinking he was the only one that really set records there, and I went in there thinking that I can barely break those. But the head coach we brought in, he was a great head coach, but he brought in a triple option. So that took away the chance of doing that because we ran the ball like 95% of the time. But it was really a great experience. But I wasn't when I first got at Savannah State, I wasn't an athlete. I was a walk-on.
Okay.
Before that, I was the video guy for the team.
What? Wait, so you went from video guy, you did a upholstery, you went from video guy to being on the team?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you see what he did. Y'all should draft me by week 6. Tell them they should draft me.
Draft me, man. You ready?
And I got 12 more pumps on my inhaler left. And I'm saving them for the last game, guys. 12 more pumps. It says it right on my inhaler. I'm not lying to y'all. Tell them.
Hey, you listen, you heard him.
You heard me. He heard me. Come on. So, with this being your first pro opportunity, what's that like? How's that like feel, bro? Like,
it's really lit, bro. Like, I'm really shocked, but I'm blessed for the opportunity, man. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be like, with COVID happening and everything. Like, I'm just out there training, trying to find any type of opportunity or whatever. And plus, I just wanted to make something happen because not many people in my family made it far like this. Mm-hmm. So I'm out here trying to break curses and stuff like that. Like, I started off, I was the first one to go to college, the first one to graduate. And so now I'm the first one to do this. So it's just like, I'm just continuing trying to, keep going, keep pushing it and, writing this story or whatever.
Are your people watching right now, you think?
I would hope so, but I told them.
You got the link? Hey, there's a link. So it's happening live when you send them the link.
Definitely.
So what you got to say to your people? Because like you said, you're breaking down generational, curses and stuff like that. Like, what would you tell them about like your journey now here?
It's lit. It's dope. I'm still experiencing everything. It's lit. I really ain't got too much to say.
Right. So with this being your first experience, you all right over there? Hey, man. Just hold the defense is all right, bro. You got to try to get tapped in. That's what it is. What you want to know, defense? What you want me to ask you, defense? So Decatur, right? Remember that, right?
Yeah.
Decatur, where's Greater?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You grew up there. Like, what are some of the things that you learned in Decatur that you took to football? Like, as far as the whole, how Decatur has a different energy. Like, what did you take from there and put it on the football field?
Just like, I guess, the swagger out there, Just being from Decatur, you gotta have some type of little toughness. Mm-hmm. And you take that and you put that on the field. Your coach will teach you how to be disciplined. You can go far anywhere.
So. Speaking of discipline, how would you say discipline is like falls on your life's priority?
Because if you're disciplined, you're gonna do what's gonna make you a man, I guess. You know, you're not gonna do nothing that's gonna get you in trouble or cause harm to your family. So, and that just goes with football.
So y'all both big into your family?
Yes.
You said you the where are you at in the 7?
Oh, I'm the third oldest.
Third oldest?
Yeah.
What kind of responsibility does that like give you? Growing up as a young man with siblings like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My wife comes from a big family too. She's one of 6 also, so.
I mean, you got like the young ones. They kind of look up to you, but at the same time, they want to do their own thing. So like, and I wasn't really somebody like I wasn't big on talking. I don't talk a lot, so they would just follow what I did or whatever. And so being in a single parent household, it's like we didn't really had no father figure. So whatever you did, and my older brother, he was doing his own thing, so they really had to look up to me. And so it put a lot of pressure on me to try to do the right thing, but I think it just came naturally for them to just follow what I did.
You're really big into like setting examples more with your actions than actually your words?
Definitely.
Where'd you learn that in life?
My grandfather.
Tell me a little bit more about him.
He knew I wasn't too much of a talker, so it's like he would show me things how to do growing up, like what to do and what not to do, how to treat women, how to treat my elders. It's just a lot of things he just taught me, and I took it back to them and showed them this and that or whatever, and it went from there or whatever. And so he's the reason like I finished college because of him.
Word. So you say he's the most impactful man in your life?
Definitely is. He definitely is.
Who's been the most impactful man in your life?
My dad and my coaches.
Okay. Some of the things that your dad taught you. Well, one of the things that you keep right now that's like first to your heart. What's the first thing that comes to your heart and mind when you think of your dad?
Caring. He always cared about other people and always did to help other people out, no matter how difficult the times were.
What about you, bro? From Grandpa.
Who's got the question?
We'll get back when we come back on the break, bro. But just really wanted to see how the man in your life like really shapes your outlook, because it's always a narrative of that there's not a lot of men out there helping each other.
Yeah.
But obviously seeing the 2 men that you guys are, like that's not necessarily the case, and there had to be some gentlemen who were in y'all's lives who really had a strong hand in making you guys the man that you are. But when we get back from break, we're gonna talk more about that, talk more about the football. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into you too, talking about your wide receiver-ness right now and how you're gonna impact next week. So you guys check us out. We'll be back. This is your boy, Marcus Harvey, Silent Barber right there. We out here. Cut. See y'all in a second. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. So I didn't even know you from Atlanta too, bro. All right, you already know. So tell me, you from what part of Atlanta you from?
East Atlanta.
East Atlanta. Y'all already know what it is. East Atlanta. You already know what it is. East Atlanta. So where'd you go to high school?
I bounced around. I went to Cedar Grove and MLK, and then my senior, I ended up going to a private school called Eastside High.
Okay. Fair East Side. What kind of I was just asking him about his swag. You see how he's even sitting in the chair. That's when you know. That look like he owned a barbershop right there. No, you good, bro. You good.
Used to go into the barbershop.
Hey, you a boss. That's what how bosses sit in they chair. Go ahead and get my line up. Go ahead and get it cricket. It's a little bit. It's all right. But nonetheless, man, so y'all both being from Atlanta. You know, I'm from Atlanta too. Tell them about, yeah.
What part of Atlanta?
I'm right here, bro. Right, chill, bro. Down the street, Jimmy Carter.
Okay.
Meadow Creek, what's up? Hey, yeah, boy. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a little bit too much energy. Let me go ahead and get back to the talk show guy. Meadow Creek, shouts out to you guys. Morristown East, shout out to you. I love you. Alumni, you know. But tell me about the swag that Atlanta football players have that other football players don't just yet. You talk your Atlanta stuff real quick. I'm gonna let you go first. Go first. Oh, you can go first. Then go ahead.
We got that confidence. Most people think we cocky, but we just got confidence.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't trying to get beat out there.
Ain't none of that happening.
None of that happened.
Word. So we had a really good week 1, right? What was your expectations of what the week was going to be like versus how it really was? Like, did you have was anything take you by surprise when you went out there and played?
No. Not. We've been practicing with the same guys, so
you kind of knew who to expect to kind of.
I knew what to kind of expect.
Did anybody surprise you? Because I mean, you saying that you already know what to expect, but was there anybody who was like, oh, I didn't know you had that in you, or, hey, bro, where'd you go? You know what I'm saying?
Quentin Flowers, he came out throwing the ball on the dime, everything, doing running, sliding.
Quinn was doing an electric slide out there on y'all sometimes. Like, hey, bro, I saw one play, cause see when the beta games were happening, with Quentin, you know, he was hitting cats at the toes a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I was a little afraid that somebody's gonna get a concussion into that wall. He was at the shoestring. But I don't know what happened to him that weekend, bruh. He's putting that thing on a rope. He looking like Lil Vic out there. Baby Vic.
He killed the game that day. He had a great game. Like, I give him the MVP of that week.
So would you have him as probably a front runner for like maybe MVP of the league?
I'll probably give him a franchise tag right now.
Word, you franchise the boy?
Yeah.
You little John that man franchise. What? Franchise that, why?
But then again, he wasn't going against our defense, so.
So wait, let me ask that. If he was going against your defense, what would because Mr. Flowers might be watching right now.
We would have to show him no, you know. We would have to. There's nothing about it.
Okay. So we got Travis Toivonen, who's gonna be zooming in, right? I got it right. Yep, thanks. Silent Barber. I was scared about that one. I was scared about it. Travis, what's good, man? Oh, Travis.
Hey,
got
what's
the
up,
mustache.
everybody?
Travis.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm actually on that TV right there.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there, man. You're right there, dude. It's good. Hey, Travis. First off, shouts out to the mustache. You look very mature.
I appreciate it.
You're ready to have a good week. You were #1 pick, right? Last week. Had a little struggles this week. Tell me about what you got to go to do to like bounce back this week.
Just got to have a good week of practice, man. You know, got to work hard every day and hopefully get drafted again. I'm pushing to get back on the Wild Aces. Hopefully our boy Jerdy Dude is back. His shoulder injury, and then ball out this weekend.
Yeah, because it seemed like y'all had some good chemistry, man. Like, so what's your mindset like as far as like when you're on the field and you know that you can ball and you're having a couple of little rough spots? Like, what is your mindset to stay in the game during that time?
It's kind of like that next play mentality. Obviously, there are a couple plays that I would have wished went my way, and they didn't. So just kind of got to move on and make the next play. And even when the ball is out of my hands, do as much as I can to help the team succeed.
How did the defense look like out there with you? You know what I'm saying? Because this was your first week like going live. It was the beta game, so before wasn't no hitting, but this game was like more fast paced. Like, how are you going to kind of like move forward?
I mean, it was fun to get back out there and actually be able to hit somebody. I know a lot of myself, along with a lot of guys, haven't actually gotten hit in a football game in over a year due to COVID. So I think we're all just ready to get back out there and keep playing football.
What was that introduction to like being hit again? Like, was that first one like, whoa, we out here hitting, or was it just like, okay, I'm ready to get into it?
I think at the end of the day, it's still just like football again. I kind of liked it. I got to get back into it. Got to get your body used to getting hit again. And obviously the guys here are at a little bit of a different level than what most of us are used to playing. So it was fun though.
So tell me a little bit about your like football journey, man. Like, how'd you get into the game?
I've kind of just been playing like ever since YMCA ball, playing flag football, played middle school. We kind of started tackle football late where I'm from. I'm from Red Wing, Minnesota. So I think we started tackle football in 6th grade.
Okay.
And then I was actually like through high school, I was pretty set on playing basketball in college. And North Dakota, this coach at University of North Dakota kept sending me postcards. And I was like, why does this guy keep sending me these cards? I was playing AAU basketball. I wanted to play basketball in college. And then I just went up to a camp because he said, we actually had a family friend that said it'd be worth my time. So I went up there for a camp, had a good camp, and they offered me like right on that spot. So after that, it was kind of hard to turn down an offer. I had 2 older siblings in college, so getting college paid for was definitely a big motivating factor.
What was your time like there? Because I mean, you're going from being a hooper, and I that seems to be a running theme for everybody. Y'all go from like dunking on cats to trying to like moss folks. So what was that transition like?
I mean, I really liked it at North Dakota, and that's what our wide receiver coach at North Dakota actually said, that they kind of recruit basketball players at wide receiver because the 2 sports are so applicable to one another, and the skill set kind of transitions from the football field to the basketball court. So, I mean, a lot of receivers, they kind of model their releases and their route running off of basketball moves. So I think it was pretty easy transition, and I really enjoyed it up at North Dakota.
What position did you play in basketball though?
I mean, I was the second tallest guy in my high school team, so I kind of guarded the bigger guys, but I also brought the ball up the court a lot. So I was kind of like a combo guard.
That's kind of
like a point guard, but then I also had responsibilities playing bigger.
That's kind of crazy. I was also the tallest person in my high school. Wait, hold on a second.
I haven't even seen you around. How tall are you?
I used to be 6'4".
Yo, man, he's laughing.
Silent Barber, get out.
You used to be 6'4".
Silent Barber. I'll break your rib. I'll break your whole rib.
Oh, man. Standing next to Caleb.
No, I'm trying to tell you, I used to be 6'4", blew out a hamstring. It's a long story. Nobody wants to talk about it. Don't worry about it. Nonetheless, I had a good time like transitioning from football, and to basketball. Like you said, being a 2-sport athlete, you start seeing the similarities in it, right? So what was the thing that like really was the first easiest thing for you to do on the football field as a result of being a basketball player?
I think just catching a ball. I think that's something that came really natural and comes natural to a lot of basketball players, is going out there and having good ball skills, going up and being able to make some plays. That's kind of like the most transferable skills between the 2 sports.
Would you still learning and growing in football? Like, what are some of the things that you focus on now in getting better at?
I think route running and releases have kind of been the 2 biggest things that I've tried to focus on lately. It's kind of something that I don't think I got coached up on enough throughout my high school and college careers. And I mean, just like watching videos and watching all these other receivers here, there's a lot of talented guys here. So kind of just learning from them and building upon my own already established skills. I think that's kind of been the biggest thing I've been working on.
Okay. All right, so with this being the bounce back week, bro, tell the people why they need to go ahead and vote for you again and put them on your team, put you on their team, draft you, and let you go ahead and have a bounce back. Like, why do they need to give you that chance?
Hey, so last week didn't have my best game, but guess what? Wild Aces still took the victory. So if we're playing like that and we can still win, just imagine what's gonna happen when I'm playing well.
Well, hey man, I'll tell you what else is well. Your mustache is well. It's very healthy. You did the mustache.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm one of the younger guys here, so I gotta make up with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very car salesman. I would buy a 96 Toyota Tercel from you right now. Final offer, $12,000. That's it. That's too much?
Hey, if I had that car, I'd probably give it to you for that. I don't know how much it's worth, but it sounds like a good deal to me.
Sounds like a doggone. I think I negotiated against myself. Shut up, Silent Barber. Damn it, Silent Barber talking. Travis, we're gonna holler at you, man. You stay classy, like that mustache.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna see
I
you this
appreciate
week.
you having me on. Take it
Yes,
easy.
sir, man. Bro, so it's up to you now, man. Like, tell the folks why they need to be drafting you this week.
These hands are special. They catch everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, and I'm a taller receiver. Just throw it up. It's not a 50-50 ball. It's 100% for me. You feel me?
He said, what percentages? It's 100. Tell you what else is 100? This show. Because we're about to go to a commercial break right now. This is Deep Flayed. This is your boy Marcus Harvey. We get into it. We'll see y'all in a second. We're back, guys. We're back. As you guys can see, I'm doing the swirl curl technique. Sometimes you don't have a brush, so you just get your like towel, roll it up, and just lightly, small rotations. And look, he gets that curl, that nice curl. Look at that nice curl, guys. Look at it. You can see yourself, right? Bevel curl cream. I'm Marcus Harvey, and I approve this message. You can get it at Walmart, Target, getbevel.com, all that stuff. But that's what we're doing. We're getting them fresh. See that nice little curl pattern? Yeah. Now you look like a Dominican. Hey, Dominican! Oh, that's enough. It's way too much. It's way too much, guys. It's way too much, guys. So, bro, I heard they got you a nickname out here, man. What's your nickname out here? Smiley. Smiley. And that's a dope nickname. Like, most people would be called Frowny. Don't nobody want a nickname like Frowny. You know what I'm saying? So it should be good that you have a good spirit about yourself. Definitely. And that folks like really take to you like that, man. Has that always been you? You've always been the Smiley kid?
Yeah, I got that in college.
Word. Oh, so this is a college name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you at HBCU, of course you're gonna be smiling a lot. You're like, hell yeah, shall we in this thing? Yeah. You're like, hell yeah. You're cheesing for no reason, right? Cheesing for no reason. Cheesing for no reason. This has been a very good episode, guys. Like, with you having this week coming up, has having 1 week under your belt made it a lot more comfortable for you to kind of go into week 2?
Yeah, definitely gave me know what to expect now or whatever, and how to prepare myself more and get ready for this next game coming up.
Okay. What are going to be some of your routines now that you know exactly what's going to happen? Like, what are some of your routines pre-game?
I don't think nothing changes for me really. Just get a lot more stretching in and catching more balls or whatever. I didn't drop any balls last Saturday, but still I can never be too prepared or whatever.
Okay.
So I got to catch everything. So just make sure my hand's ready.
Okay. Hey man, let me ask you: if you had to pick a team to play for, who would you play for?
I want to stay with the Glacier Boys.
Glacier Boys. Everybody is that the same with you? Who would you want to play for this week?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
it really doesn't. We
Why just do himself out like that?
We do one thing on.
What's that?
We just shut them down. So whatever offense we go against.
Tell that to the camera. Just tell them right quick.
They better draft our defense, because wherever offense we go against, we shutting them down. Done deal.
You didn't even pay him. But you didn't even pay Silent Barber. You just gonna walk out. That's how. Don't let him. It's a cash app. Oh, okay. Okay, it's in 21st century.
So,
Glacier Boy, you say?
Dev.
What's good, homie?
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. What's your name?
David Misa, tight end.
Okay. You was balling out this week?
A little bit. When I was out there trying to do my best,
Trying to do your best. So what team you want to get drafted by this week?
I think my allegiance is with the Wild Aces.
Wild Aces.
Yeah. Trying to take them to the ship, so we'll see. Hopefully they draft me.
Word? Because he's saying the Glacier Boys and y'all, that's a rivalry now.
Yeah, this upcoming week. Last week.
Yeah, y'all just had it.
But I'm with the squad, so sort of like the shutdown defense. I'm with the block party, so.
Oh, are y'all the best defense in the league?
No, we're offense, O-line tight end.
Oh, the O-line.
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually like not letting people get touched. You trying to.
Yeah, right.
How's that?
Block, catch, do what I need to do.
And y'all were the #1 picks, right?
Yep, #1 overall, baby.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think y'all was worth it?
Oh, definitely. A lot of value in that. Got to protect the QB.
You got to protect the franchise quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect your quarterback. I'm talking about my quarterback. What's the mentality of offensive linemen in the FCF? Because I mean, it's a very short field, very compact field.
Yeah. I think it's just like dominate what you got to do. So if it's pass pro, just handle it. Give the QB time, give them a pocket, just because it's a smaller pocket in general compared to regular 11-on-11. So just handle your business up front.
Do y'all count pancakes?
I believe so.
Did you eat it? Did you eat any this week?
Nah, I only had one blocking play, and it was on pass pro. So maybe this upcoming Saturday.
Silent Barber, man. What you got going on this week? Like, what's your focus this week?
Me?
Silent Barber, he's talking. Oh, okay. Yeah. What else? Oh, we are supposed to go there. Oh, okay. It's at 2 or 3. Silent Barber. You know what? I like your spirit, man. I like your spirit. You got better as the day went by. You started off terrible. I'm just gonna put it out there. Your attitude was porous, but now you're in here. You're fading people. You're feeling more confident. You know what I'm saying? You lost the Madden tournament and that's deep. That's on Deep Fade's name. That's on Deep Fade's name. I'm sorry, people. I didn't mean it. We don't have to. don't have to air our dirty business out here, man. I apologize, bro. I didn't even put you out there like that. You still representing Deep Fade, so I appreciate you, Silent Barber. Don't look at him. I mean, listen, you're the talking head. He's the intro. If you guys didn't know who the intro was, that's him. He does all the sounds. The horn sound, the whistle sound, that's him. He's a voiceover guy, but he's great. We got anybody in the chat? What y'all talking about in the chat, man? What y'all talking about in the chat? Nothing? Okay. Y'all ain't talking about nothing? Y'all ain't hitting on nothing? We almost done with this cut. We're trying to see how it's gonna really end. We got our guy getting fresh. He said he wants to get selected by them Glacier Boys. What's it about the Glacier Boys that makes you want to get picked up by them, bro?
It was just the team that drafted me the first time, whatever, and they gave me opportunity. So, I want to go out this week by the same team and perform better than what I did last week and show them what I'm really capable of.
What are your plans for this week? Like, how are you gonna really show them what you're capable of? What is that, like 12 catches, 3 catches, 4 catches, touchdown, what?
I had 2 catches last week, and I wanted to do more than I did last week. Okay. So I just want to go up, be better than I was from the previous week. So,
Okay.
I don't know how many catches, but more than 2.
More than 2.
1 yard.
So he's trying to get 3 at least. Come on now. Get my guy on your team. Draft him. For all those Glacier Boy owners, draft him, man. He got fresh. He got that Bam Alabado haircut. Got the young Bam look. Smiley out here doing his thing. I'm gonna chisel him up a little bit more too. Hit him with some shears. If you was, I heard Coach Hargraves is a coach, man. Tell me about Coach Hargraves.
Oh, he's cool, man. He's really cool. Like, he's a very great coach. Old school, I like it. He got a lot of good stories, and then he got a lot of, he loves to compare and show you, what happened, the guys he coached back then, how we need to be more professional like the guys back then to be, and how we act now and whatever. And it's great all around, though. He's very great.
Coach Hargraves looks like he knows how to change the transmission. Like, he know how to, your transmission slipping, Coach Hargraves you know what your problem is? Transmission. That looks like that's always what he's gonna tell you it is. Even if the battery's going, it's your transmission slipping. Open the hood up. And they put them glasses right there. Yep, that's your transmission. I know a transmission when I see a transmission. Tell me about it. You said, so he has the transition of old school, new school. He kind of sees both of them. How's that been as a result of having him as your coach? Give me some things that he's been giving you.
He knows the game when it comes to catching the ball, when the defender is on you, showing your hands late and stuff like that. And he knows when it comes to releases off the line. It's just a lot of different stuff he just shows us and gives us to how we can do it.
Okay.
So it helps out a lot, actually.
Okay. So I heard you got Coach Jenks, man. Tell me about Coach Jenks. What's that like?
Me?
Yeah.
Coach Jenks is a man. I mean, brings energy every day.
Hey.
Fun to be around, and he's a guy that you don't want to let down, He holds a high standard, and you just want to show up every day for a guy like that.
Hey, he looks like when he showed up with them pants, I'm proud to be in American pants, where at least I know I'm free.
Right.
And I won't forget. That's all I saw when he was walking. The man who died. It just felt like Stone Mountain was on his legs. It just felt like
he's
coach.
Wild.
Good coach. He seemed like a good coach, though.
Yeah, definitely.
What's some things he taught you throughout this process at the FCF, man?
I mean, just little things here and there, little techniques and whatnot, but I just think that he's so creative in his play calling and play making, because he's creating this playbook for this league. It's just fun to learn from him, the game aspect, not necessarily on the field stuff, but off the field, the board work. So trying to soak up everything he has to teach.
As you both kind of keep learning, on that offensive side, what is your ultimate goals in football? Are you looking to get into coaching? Y'all looking to get into any mentorship type stuff? Both of y'all. Just ask both of y'all.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, me, when I'm done playing, when it's time to hang the cleats up, I kind of want to help out and give back, coach up the guys, become a coach someday. But I really want to, start it with the gym type thing, you feel me? So get like a gym or something and go from there or whatever. But yeah, I definitely want to give back and become a coach someday.
David, what about you?
Man, I'm trying to play as long as possible, so hopefully just keep developing as a player, but then I can see myself getting into coaching. I know it's a pretty cutthroat world, but we'll see. Just one day at a time. Right now I'm in the FCF and I'm gonna worry about tomorrow. So.
Well, you here today.
Yep, exactly.
You here today, no need for tomorrow. So we heard that Smiley got a nickname, right? But we heard that you got a nickname too. What's your nickname out here, bro?
I mean, I just tell people call me Mez, Mez, whatever, like my last name, just keep it simple. I had a nickname in college, but it's not really appropriate for this, so we'll leave that at that.
It's the barbershop.
Hey.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's the barbershop. What was that nickname, bro? You done got us.
Well, I think the boys are tuned in right now, so I'll just drop it. My name used to be Snake. Yeah. We won't break that down. We'll leave it at that.
All right, see, look,
hey.
that's my producer's fault.
Yeah.
She told you, ask him what his nickname was. Ask him what his nickname was. And now look.
Now here we are on live stream.
She said, I knew the answer already. Daddy did. She did.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. You was out there.
Dave from here on out. Right? That's a new nickname.
Man. So what y'all's plans for this week, man? Like, how y'all feeling like practice is going to get you guys prepared for this? I want you guys to really have a good focus this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, ball out. Because y'all did a good job last week. I just want to see y'all ramp that sucker up.
I mean, it feels good to know we'll be practicing at the arena this week because, like, being on the field, practicing what we play on, gets better because being out there, I mean, it's not bad practicing outside, but you can't really work with all the wide field. So I want to, practice what we play at so I can get more used to that field or whatever and, like, it being, sidelines being closer and all that.
Okay. Hey, bro. Well, I appreciate you coming in, man.
Definitely, bro.
I'm almost done with your cut, but we are actually at the end of the show, guys. I know it's sad, but as Marcus Harvey says in these deep fade moments, I like you guys to always think, go deep. If not, pick a different route.
See if you did that.
See what I'm saying? Shouts out to my guy, Silent Barber, Caleb. Dave, my guy, Smiley. For sure. All the Atlanta greats who came through. All the folks who was out here. We really appreciate everybody. Check us out next week, next Monday, Deep Fade, Marcus Harvey. Holla at y'all.
Let me see what this looks like. Yo, this is how we go down, throw down. Big guns at the showdown, you better be ready to draw. My trigger finger twitching like I'm quick draw McGraw. My dragon flow flashy soul, rugged and raw. High stakes, my fly jakes, the five jakes escape the scene, slide down the fire escapes. Boy wonder, pow goes my fist to your jaw, sucker. Call the medic, forget it, you're on the floor. Undercover at night, like the Cape Crusader, I bring the pain to your mental plane and discover lines unlocked like an unchained melody. Deeper than a misdemeanor or felony. Remember me, I am the host of this revelry. Forever be in the Hall of Fame for my alchemy. Pure insanity, the savvy chemo savvy, the night hawk from East New York, the tall tapestry. Mayday, mayday, I'm ready for my payday. Chasing the money till I'm falling like payday. Mayday, mayday, I'm coming for my payday. Fly the flag.